So far for the month of July, we're nearing the end of it, and you're seeing lots of red on this calendar. These are above average high temperatures that we've seen so far this month, and any day that we haven't been above average are days that we've had rain. So if this really tells Eddie's story, we haven't received much rain at all this month, which unfortunately we've been seeing over the past few months because we've been stuck in this west wind pattern. How you take those hot temperatures and those high dew points, you get your heat index in the triple digits. Lakeland, however, is getting a break right now because they're getting some rain, but for the rest of the area, it is a scorcher out there. 121 in frostproof it feels like right now, and that is incredibly hot. 103 in Clearwater and 111 in Bradenton right now. And because of that, we do have a heat advisory in effect for the area until 7 p.m. tonight for heat indexes up to 110 degrees, which we are obviously seeing many cities are already surpassing that 110 degrees. And Good morning, this is intern meteorologist Elizabeth Temple. Starting out with our live look from Clearwater Hilton Beach, typical summer-like pattern that we should be seeing that we're actually going to start to bring back starting today and at least for the rest of the week. So we do have winds coming out of the east, moving from the east coast towards the west coast, and what happens is you have a sea breeze on the west coast and a sea breeze on the east coast, and when you have an easterly wind, that'll propel this sea breeze to move towards the west, and that'll collide and start to make these thunderstorms that we should be seeing for our summer, and that is just going to move offshore as you head on into the day. And you'll see down here we have this strong storm. Looks like lots of heavy rain moving up Gulf Gate Estates right now. Looks like it's going over I-75 in Sarasota County. So if you are driving, might be a better time to go grab lunch now than to be driving in this heavy rain. For the rest of the area, mid to upper 80s already, 87 in Brandon, 85 in Clearwater, 84 in Newport Richey right now, but it's those heat indices, once again, already places in the triple digits. It would be because of this drought that we're seeing for most of the area. We're in an extreme drought, which is almost the highest level of drought for coastal Manatee and Sarasota County right now. Basically just along I-75 right here. Then this orange is a severe drought, moderate drought, and just dry. But still, if this really isn't telling about how much rain we're getting this summer, I don't know what is. And look at the tropics right now. Still have this storm out here in Vest 96L. Has a 10% chance of development over the next 7 days. That is just going to move out into sea and not cause any problems. For the rest of the night tonight, dry early in the morning, still in this easterly pattern. And by tomorrow afternoon, once again, all of our showers will mainly be inland and on the west coast of the state. Thursday evening looks dry into Friday morning, but once again, because we have that easterly flow, any thunderstorms now will be on our side of the state. As you see these little wind barbs start to collide there, this is that west coast sea breeze. Fox model does see this start to spin up a little bit here in the central Atlantic basin, but it's just going to follow the track of the Bermuda High over here and completely avoid land for the most part, which is good. That is not going to be a problem. Good morning, this is intern meteorologist Elizabeth Temple. Starting out with our Brookdale Bayshore camera looking over downtown Tampa. A few clouds are bubbling up, but that's really not going to amount to any rain that we need. It's 84 degrees and winds are south-southeast at 5 miles per hour. For the rest of the area, mid to upper 80s for the majority of the area. It's 88 in Wesley Chapel, 87 in Brandon and in Lake Placid, 85 in Clearwater and 88 in Venice right now. But it's those heat indices that are in the triple digits. It feels like 106 in Sebring right now, and it's just past 10:30 in the morning. 103 feels like a frostproof, 102 in Brandon, and 95 even along the coast in Clearwater. And no rain on the radar to even talk about cooling us down for right now. That's because we have all this dry air in the upper levels of the atmosphere that's moving from the north, and it's just covering our whole state. It's this orange shade right here, and that's really going to limit our rain chances, at least for the next few days. So with rain for the rest of the day, notice we start out in our east wind pattern, but then by this afternoon we'll shift our winds back out of the west. Those storms will start to build up, but mainly in inland and east coast locations. Saturday morning, a few showers along the coast are possible, but any bigger thunderstorms will stay east of 75 and more scattered like for the rest of Saturday. And then for Sunday, storm coverage might be a little bit greater, but if you are along the coast, you aren't going to be seeing any of that most likely. So for the rest of the day today, 94, it's going to be another muggy day with scattered afternoon thunderstorms inland. For tonight, another muggy night, 79 degrees, and the sunset will be 8:18 p.m. And for tomorrow, more of the same like today, lots of heat and humidity, high of 93, and afternoon thunderstorms. For the next 7 days, moderate rain chances 40 to 50% for the week, and our west wind will be coming back, which means our heat indices are going to be high once again.